the Ponzi playground, where money grows on trees. Ever dreamed of your money magically doubling overnight? Welcome to the Ponzi playground, a financial fairy tale where cash miraculously multiplies. Or so the story goes. Our headliner, Charles Ponzi, strutted onto the Boston stage in 1920, promising to turn a quick buck through international reply coupons. The secret recipe? New investors pay off the old, like robbing Peter to pay Paul, all while pocketing a generous organizer's fee. Ponzi himself swaggered. "I just gave the people the opportunity they wanted." Charming, right? But before you plant your cash tree, consider this. When new recruits run dry, the roots rot fast. Ponzi's ruse unraveled in less than a year, costing thousands their life savings and sparking decades of copycats. Modern times saw Bernie Madoff craft the largest Ponzi scheme ever, $65 billion invested in thin air, earning him a special place in financial infamy. Why do so many still fall for this trick? Greed, hope, and a pinch of magical thinking, ancient vices that never go out of style. Socrates warned, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Well, the unexamined investment is not worth losing. So next time you hear guaranteed returns, ask yourself, are there really money trees or just well-dressed gardeners planting your cash? Bitcoin Bandits, the great crypto heist. Picture this: digital gold, no borders, no banks, just you and the blockchain. Sounds liberating, right? But lurking behind every virtual vault are the Bitcoin Bandits, masters of disguise and digital sleight of hand. From the infamous Mt. Gox exchange collapse in 2014, which vaporized around $450 million in customer funds, to modern-day rug pulls and NFT shenanigans, crypto's Wild West landscape has birthed scams as old as money itself, now with a high-tech twist. Did you know the phrase "do your own research" became a crypto mantra after countless investors watched their wallets vanish faster than you can say decentralized? Whether it's phony altcoins, phishing, or Ponzi 2.0, these heists drive home a timeless truth. If it's too good to be true, it probably involves a guy in a hoodie with access to your password. Even philosopher Marshall McLuhan suggested the medium is the message. In crypto, the message might be trust, but verify twice. Will digital currency redefine trust, or just redefine the con artist's toolkit? Bitcoin Bandits may change their code, but as long as there's new tech, there'll be someone trying to hack the system, and maybe your account. The Nigerian prince, royalty or royal racket? Ah, the mysterious Nigerian prince. He's been stranded in your spam folder for decades, promising vast fortunes in exchange for your bank details. How did this royal come to rule the kingdom of scam? The advance fee fraud, dubbed the 419 scam after the Nigerian Penal Code, traces back to the 1980s, evolving from handwritten letters to digital deception. Here's the punchline: thousands still answer the call. In 2019 alone, Americans lost over $700,000 to these emails. Why? Because hope springs eternal. Who doesn't crave a letter proclaiming you are destined for riches? Spoiler, you're actually destined for an empty savings account. The real genius? These emails are intentionally absurd, designed to weed out skeptics and hook the truly hopeful. Mark Twain might have said, "It's easier to fool people than to convince them they have been fooled." So next time you see an email with suspiciously royal intent, remember, if they were really a prince, wouldn't they use spell check? In the end, perhaps the only true treasure here is learning the fine art of saying delete. Corporate conspiracy, when CEOs go rogue. Boardrooms or Bond villain lairs, sometimes it's hard to tell. When CEOs go rogue, entire economies shudder. Exhibit A, Enron. In the early 2000s, Enron execs cooked the books so thoroughly, their accounting was basically a soufflé, light, fluffy, and collapsed with a single poke. The result? $74 billion evaporated, and trust in corporate America took a nosedive. Then there's WorldCom, Tyco, Volkswagen, proof that when power and pressure meet, ethics can hit the exits. Historians might point to Ivar Kreuger, the match king of the 1920s, whose pyramid scheme burned global investors with a corporate sparkle. As Oscar Wilde quipped, "When the gods wish to punish us, they answer our prayers." Through financial manipulation, inflated profits, and a pinch of hubris, these leaders remade reality, until reality hit back. What's the lesson? Trust but verify wasn't just for nuclear treaties. Even the suits we trust might be packing a joker in the deck. So next time a company promises revolutionary results, take a closer look. Are the numbers solid or just smoke and mirrors? The lottery lure, striking gold or fool's gold? Let's be honest, who hasn't daydreamed of winning the lottery? $1 for a dream sounds irresistible. But is it striking gold or chasing fool's gold? The lottery's history stretches back to ancient Rome and China, where tickets promised temples and towers, not Teslas. Today's jackpots dazzle millions, but what are your real odds? You're more likely to be hit by lightning, twice. But here's the twist, sometimes lotteries are scams too. From fake scratch-offs to international prize notifications, hidden processing fees included, scammers exploit hope as their main currency. In the 1990s, the Canadian lottery scam bilked seniors for over $200 million, with phone calls masquerading as fate. Voltaire, who actually rigged a French lottery in the 18th century, once mused, "Chance is a word void of sense. Nothing can exist without a cause." Funny how cause and effect vanish when those winning numbers appear. So, next time someone declares you've won big, before you pack your bags for Tahiti, maybe check if you bought a ticket first. Lady Luck, it seems, moonlights as a prankster. The cult of credit praised the plastic. Welcome to the Church of Swipes, where everyone's a card-carrying member. Since the first Diners Club card in 1950, credit has promised instant gratification. Be your own financial deity. But with great power comes great debt. And yes, great scams. From identity theft to phantom charges, the cult of credit has its share of devilry. Fact, the global credit card fraud loss hit $32 billion in 2021. Not exactly pocket change. Criminals swipe info via skimmers, phishing, and phone calls that sound suspiciously like your bank. The irony? We're suspicious of strangers, but hand over card numbers to websites called trustysavingsiempre3.com without a second thought. As Sigmund Freud observed, dreams are the royal road to the unconscious. In the credit world, the royal road is paved with promises you can't afford. So, before you praise the plastic, consider, who's the real high priest here, you or the collector on the other end of the phone? That free trip to Hawaii might cost more than just airline miles. Fake guru Fiasco, lessons from the self-help scam. Feeling lost? Enter the fake gurus, armed with wisdom, white teeth, and a YouTube ad budget. They promise secrets the elites don't want you to know, for a small fee, of course. From phony life coaches to miracle wealth systems, the self-help industry rakes in billions by preying on human insecurity. Who can resist a pitch that starts, "What if I told you?" Remember the 2009 secret seminar debacle? Thousands paid for the law of attraction's abundance, only to find the real secret. Wonder cures don't come cheap, and the only wallet expanding is the guru's. Even Stoic philosopher Seneca warned, "Fortune is the great magician, and we are all her dupes." Truer words, perhaps, never shilled in a webinar. How do you spot a phony? Red flags, testimonials from real people, suspiciously vague methods, and pressure to act now. If the guru's lifestyle looks photoshopped, it probably is. The best self-help might be learning to trust yourself and maybe reading some actual philosophy instead of a 499 Nana e-course. Art of deception, masterpieces, or money pit. Can you really put a price on genius? Apparently, yes, if you're selling a fake masterpiece. Art scams are as old as art itself, from Vermeer knockoffs fooling the Nazis to the $80 million forged abstract expressionism ring run by New York's Knoedler Gallery. It's the world's fanciest game of spot the difference, except losing might set you back a small fortune. Curiously, even the experts are often stumped. The most notorious faker, Han van Meegeren, painted Vermeers so convincing he handed one over to Hermann Goering, declaring, "My greatest triumph is that I have fooled the experts." Whether it's phantom Picassos or rare Banksys, the scam plays on our longing for meaning, legacy, and, of course, status. Is a painting's value the story it tells, or the story we believe? Philosopher Walter Benjamin argued art's aura is tied to authenticity. But, as scammers have shown, the line between masterpiece and money pit is finer than a single brush stroke. So, next time someone offers you a Da Vinci for the price of a Honda, remember, beauty, like money, can be in the eye of the beholder or the forger. Found this video interesting? Leave us a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Let us know what we should cover next in the comments below.